Welcome to IELTS Listening. Today we study IELTS 19 Test 2, Part 1, Guitar Group. This part has 10 questions, Q1 to Q10. All are note completion, answer limit, one word or a number. All 10 questions use keyword location. The answers are spoken directly, listen for signal words, core strategies, predict part of speech, catch signal words, watch for corrections. This is an inquiry dialogue. A woman wants to join a guitar group and asks Coleman, who already attends. Topic 1 covers basic info about joining the group. It includes questions 1 to 3 and turns 1 to 4. Topic 2 talks about learning experience and the teacher. It covers questions 4 to 7, turns 5 to 8. Topic 3 is about the venue and future plans. It covers questions 8 to 10, turns 9 to 11. Heat map shows Q1, Q3 in Topic 1, Q4, Q7 in Topic 2, Q8, Q10 in Topic 3. This listening may have spelling traps, correction distractors, and format changes, for example, name spelling, numbers. Now we'll go through each question, pause the video, and predict answers first. The first blank is a surname. Listen for the name Gary, then get ready for a letter-by-letter spelling. The note shows Gary before the blank, so we need a surname. The recording will first say the full name, then spell it. The listening anchor word is coordinator. Coleman says the name is Gary Mathieson, then the woman asks for the spelling. The recording spells Mathieson. Be careful with E in Mathieson and the ending son. The answer is Mathieson. Remember capital M and the spelling. Question label Q2 enters. Highlight the blank for level in the note framework. Suggest viewers pause to predict the answer. The blank comes after level, so we need a course level. Gary says the class is for beginners. The audio directly says a class for beginners, so the answer is beginners. It's a common noun, so no capital letter needed. Fill in the level blank with beginners. Blue fill animation. Now look at question 3. The note says, the 3. You can guess it's a place? Pause and think for a moment. The clue is the before the blank. It tells you the answer is a place. Listen for phrases like, book a room at. Now listen to turn 3. Coleman says, he decided to book a room at the college in town. The answer is coming. First he said Gary's home, but then he corrected it to the college. So the correct answer is college. The answer for question 3 is college. Write it in the blank. This blank asks for a street name. Watch out, the recording gives a wrong name first, then corrects it. You need to pick the right one. The blank comes before street, so we need a street name. It's probably a proper noun, so the first letter should be capital. The woman asks if it's Lock Street, but the man corrects her. No, it's not Lock Street. It's just beyond there at the bottom of New Street. The answer new is clearly given after the correction. The woman first says Lock Street wrong, then the man corrects with, no, it's not. The distractor is lock. The correct word is new. Remember, when you hear a clear correction, the word after it is the answer. So the answer is new with a capital N followed by street, New Street. Question 5, fill in the current meeting time. Be careful. The speaker will first give an old time and then correct it. The clue words are Thursday morning at, so we need a time. In the dialogue, Coleman says, now we meet at 11. The word now is the keyword for listening, showing the current time. Trap. The speaker first says 10.3, then uses but to correct it to 11. Compare past and current time, write the corrected time. So the answer is 11. Question 6. The blank is after the perfect. You need a noun, part of a website name. Look at the perfect before the blank. It tells us the answer will come soon. Listen for website called As a Signal. The audio directly says the perfect instrument, so the answer is instrument. Just copy it as heard. Fill in the note. The perfect instrument. For question 7, the blank is part of using an app or by. The question already gives app, so we need to listen for the other method. Keyword location. The word by tells us we need a noun, probably a method. In the recording, listen for app and but. Notice the recording. Some people have an app they use, but others do it by ear. The word but signals a different method. Interference analysis. The recording first mentions app as one way, but then but introduces the second way by ear. Since app is already given in the question, the answer is ear. Don't be fooled by app. Therefore, fill in ear for question 7. The spelling is simple. Make sure to write it correctly. Question 8. What is the teacher doing? Pay attention to the action words. There may be other actions mentioned, but focus on the teacher. The clue is, while the teacher is verb ing. Don't be misled by laughing. Listen for Gary starts clapping, the direct answer. The recording says Gary starts clapping, so the answer is clapping. Question 9 asks what you listen to regarding a song. Note, the recording may mention song first, but the correct answer is recording. The blank follows listening to a, so a noun is expected. From context, it's likely the recording of a song. In the dialogue, Coleman says he often brings a recording of the song. Listen for the word recording. The recording first mentions song, but then clearly says recording of the song, so the answer is recording, not song. So the answer for question 9 is recording. Pay attention to spelling. Final question. Then, how do they play? The answer is alone. Pause the video to guess first. The clue playing together then suggests we need the way they play. The recording mentions all playing first, then a different way. Cole says, the only trouble is that he sometimes gets us to play one at a time. That's where the answer appears. The anchor phrase is one at a time. Watch out for the trap. The recording first mentions all playing, together, but then corrects with one at a time. The correct answer is alone. The distractor together is ruled out. So the final answer is alone. Be careful with spelling. Let's review the 2 trick types in this section: correction traps and format traps. Correction trap. The recording first gives a wrong word, then corrects it with sorry or actually. For question 4, the speaker first says March, then corrects to April. Listen for the change. Format trap. The speaker says a number in words, but you need to write it as digits. For question 5, when you hear 125, write it as 125. Now let's review the key vocabulary and spelling tips for each question. Here are the key words for this test. Pay attention to spelling and number formats. Surname, spell it S-U-R-N-A-M-E. It means last name. Postcode, write it without spaces, a mix of letters and numbers. Arrival, 2 R's, 1 L, A-R-R-I-V-A-L. April, capital A. Remember, it comes after March. 125, from 125 to digits, no hyphen. Phone number, usually 7 to 11 digits. Listen for linking sounds. Email, it has at and a dot. Write it exactly as you hear. Balcony, B-L-C-O-N-Y, C before O. Vegetarian, V-E-G-E-T-A-R-I-A-N, don't forget the second E. Credit card, 2 words. Spell credit C-R-E-D-I-T. That's all for this lesson. Remember the tricks and vocabulary. Good luck.